Hail, hail, the Lion of Judah. Hail, hail, the Lion of Judah. How wonderful you are. How wonderful you are. Hail, hail, the Lion of Judah. Hail, hail, the Lion of Judah. How powerful you are. How powerful you are. How powerful you are. How powerful you are. How wonderful you are. How wonderful you are. How awesome you are. I was asked by Wes Bentley to come to South Sudan. I'm taking photos, I'm doing video for the Calvary Chapel magazine. But more specifically, Wes asked me to come and teach the book of Psalms. You know, in America, we teach people how to live for Christ. And what I realized in the Sudan, South Sudan, you're also teaching people how to die for Christ. Because these men that are in the Chaplains Corps have spent a whole lifetime of fighting, of struggle, have endured many hardships. Their country has been at war.
Keep your right forward! Nobody said look that way!
When you're going through your PT, your physical training every morning, do you feel like God is with you? Or you're saying, God, where are you? God, where are you? And Sam is yelling in your ear. And you're going like, Lord, help me.
There's a baptism that says to all of the world, as these people would come and give their lives to Christ, many of them being killed, many of them being in prison, many of them having their lands taken. Now baptism was something different. Now when you went and you were baptized. In America, I serve as a support chaplain with the U.S. Coast Guard. So when I arrived, they actually said, hey, listen, we want you to teach in a uniform. The South Sudanese Army uniform that they wear, but it's very uncomfortable for me because I've never suffered like these men. I've never taken the risk that these men have taken. You think you're coming to teach something and you really get schooled here about what it means to be a man of God, to still worship, to still love, to still have joy when you have nothing but a long resume of suffering and pain and injury. And then to walk away realizing, okay, that's what it looks like to run the race. That's what it looks like to endure hardship and still be in love with Jesus. It'll change your life. It'll cause you to come home and be a thankful person. And a thankful person walks much different than the typical American who's always caught up with wanting more. You realize you really don't need more of things. What we need is more of Jesus.
This is an incredible investment, bringing an entire country to Jesus. Vicki Bentley goes out each week and does a minimum of 10 Bible studies with women's groups. Wherever there's a need, wherever there's a desire, she will go and teach the women. And it's been amazing. I got to go with her and watch them do that.
What's the most important commandment, and how do I inherit eternal life? No, Jesus could see his heart. He knew exactly what the man was saying. But Jesus did not waste his time arguing.
A church that was built by the women. They made the bricks themselves, they put up the walls. They didn't have money for a roof, and Wes and Vicki, they donated that, and they are thrilled to have their own church. The floor is dirt, but they don't care. They're praising God and glorifying God through the entire time they're there. So I take this back to America to say, if you're supporting far-reaching ministries, that is certainly, without a doubt, a worthwhile investment. This country is being changed here for the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Through it all, these people have joy. Through it all, they have hope. They don't walk around despondent. They don't walk around in depression. They actually are hopeful because they actually believe there's a God who's in control. And at the end of all things, the end of losing family members, the end of having their bodies wounded continually by bullets and shrapnel, at the end of all this, Jesus Christ is King and Lord, and that's what they trust in. We will leave with that indelible mark on our hearts that we've walked among men and women who have been thrown into the lion's den, and yet they just keep praying, they just keep praising, they just keep living for God in the midst of struggle and suffering. I came to teach, but I was taught about what it means to truly love God through all circumstances. God bless. May we finish as well as our South Sudanese brothers and sisters are finishing.